Well, thank y'all all for coming. It's been a long 90 days, as a lot of people know. We got rated on January the 10th for our ISO rating. So we didn't know what our fate was, hadn't known what our fate was for the last 90 days. And like I said, all my good friends at the state level, when you come up, you bring up ISO and try to get them to tell you what your grade is, nobody will tell you anything, period. So it was a sleepless night for me last night because I've been wanting to know, what our fate was. But I want to welcome the insurance commissioner, Mr. Mike Causey. He's also the state fire marshal. To my left here, Mr. Brian Taylor. He's the chief state fire marshal. And Brian Cox as well. He was the one that actually came in and performed our rating inspector for. Just raised his hand back there. He might as well come on over here to the front. And then Mr. Roger Blackwell, who also assists the commissioner, rides with him. So when we hear this rating, don't nobody run up and tackle him. I think he's armed, so let's not tackle him. But at this time, I'm gonna turn it over to the commissioner and let him come up and share his thoughts.
Chief, we think 90 days is bad. We were at Pinehurst not long ago. They had to wait 122 days. And I said, well, if you waited 122 days, you won't mind waiting a few minutes more. Let me tell a few stories. Thank you all for being here. I want to thank the chief for hosting us and the Rockingham County Fire Department and all of our first responders for what you do every day to put your lives on the line and keep us safe. I want to thank Brian Taylor, Office of State Fire Marshal, and Brian Cox, who's actually here working with you all closely. These ISO safety ratings inspections are very important, and as I travel across the state, a lot of people, Chief, don't realize the importance of the fire department's class rating and what people pay for homeowners insurance in that fire district. And on that scale of 10 to 1 that fire departments are rated, if somebody's in a class 10, the rural unrated, they're going to pay the highest homeowners insurance rates of anybody. So the lower that number, the higher up on the scale you go, the better protected the people in that fire district are. So okay, so Chief, I'm not going to make you wait any longer.
I appreciate it, Commissioner.
It's an honor to say that the Rockingham Fire District, you're currently a 3. You have jumped to a Class 2. Now that's not effective till July 1st, 2022, but you can start bragging rights right now. That'll be effective July 1st. And on your Rockingham rural outside the city, it's a 299E, also effective July 1st. So I know what it takes to get there, and I thank you and your team for all that they did. And Brian Cox, I'm gonna call you up here and let the chief grill you. Yeah, come on and talk about the inspection process and what chief you stay. You might answer his question.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner. Again, it's a privilege to be back here. We do this day in, day out, and we was talking earlier, when you go to a department that has all their stuff together, and they're glad to see you, because everybody is not glad to see us when we come in, and they don't have a chip on their shoulder. They're there because they know you want to help them. It makes our job a whole lot better and makes it enjoyable, and that's what I got here from day one. When the chief found out, he called me first because he was notified. Said, "I know you coming." I said, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to send you a bunch of stuff." From day one, it's been a pleasure interacting with the chief and the staff here. giving me all I need to do this inspection. And then it's a lot. It's not only fire department, it's communications in the county, and but it's a lot that goes into this. And so you guys should be very proud of the grade that you achieved in this rating system. Thank you for allowing me to.
And I will say, Chief, a lot of people don't realize how distinguished this honor is, because all across North Carolina, there's over 1,215 fire departments, but you are now one of 60, one out of 60 in North Carolina that's at this high level. So that is a huge honor, not only for Rockingham, but for Richmond County and the surrounding area. It also helps the county and the city of Rockingham with business development, economic development. It helps you recruit more business and industry to the area. It's a sign that this is a safe place to live. The response time is good, so it encourages more people to move to this fire district, and that's just a high honor. Brian Taylor, I know you only have some comments. Brian's over the Office of State Fire Marshal.
Yeah, congratulations, Chief, and I would like just to recognize is that this is not only a grade or a rating on the fire department, which they put a lot of blood, sweat, and years into it, but I see the county folks here. The 911 Center is also rated, looked at for how they handle the calls, and of course your utilities department. Is anyone here from the utilities department? If not, of course the town supports that, or the county. So that it's important that those systems are properly working and maintained, and also the mutual aid departments that are surrounding. A lot of times they look upon you to respond, but you also get credit, I believe, from that outside sources. I don't know the particulars about the rating, but I do want to recognize that it's a team effort, community effort to get to this point, especially at a 2. And so congratulations to you, and of course your staff, and to the council, town council. Your support to the fire department is crucial, because at the person's darkest hours when they're calling 911 for the fire department to assist. So thank you for your service and what you've done for your community. Congratulations.
I really hadn't planned to say a whole lot today, but I do want to say, if you think Chief Isler is thorough, you should have been at the council meeting for his first annual report on the city of Rockingham. That was the most thorough report we've ever had from any department. But we're very proud of his work. We're very proud of the firefighters in our community. They do a phenomenal job. We look at the save rate every year. We look at the training hours every year. And this crowd is on it. And we really appreciate your coming today. We appreciate the recognition. And again, we're very proud of what this crew has done. We're proud of your leadership, and we thank you all very much.
And I'm gonna keep it short as well. I do want to thank Commissioner Causey for coming. Like, it's like a bird lifted off now that we know that what we have. Because it's been a long time. And like I said, I've done a lot of wondering. Class 2, I'm extremely excited about that. But you all are the ones that put in the work to make that happen. All me and my command staff standing back here behind me did was put together, identify the deficiencies and put together a strategic plan, and y'all carried it out. Y'all did the pre-planning, y'all did the hiding. So I'm tickled that y'all, got this rating. But behind that, it's like Mr. Taylor said, it all comes back to city council. I've been here for 7.5 years, and they've been nothing but supportive, of the fire department, police department, and they value public safety. Same goes for the city manager, Mr. Crump. Like I said, I've learned a great deal from him since I've been here, in the area of leadership. I couldn't ask for a better manager, nor could I ask for a better council. Because without their support, I can guarantee this day right here wouldn't be possible. But as I always tell you all, like, I'm the head, y'all are the body. You never see one without the other. And this right here, obtaining the Class 2 rating, pretty much, it took us all to do it. It's not one person that put in one thing to make this happen today. It took every one of us. It was challenging enough to get to it. Like I told Commissioner Causey, I said I've been following his site 2 or 3 years, probably basically stalking, trying to see where he was and trying to see what it would take for us to get him to Rockingham. And today they came to reality. So the challenge was getting there, we got there, and now we got to do the same work in order to maintain it. You know, once you're down, you'll never want to go back up. You want to keep it there. If anything else, we still have room for improvement. Still one level that's left. You know, that we're able to get. So like I said, congratulations to you all. You know, like I said, y'all put in the blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm proud of each and every one of you as your fire chief. And if nobody else has anything else before we conclude, anybody want to speak? Now's the chance. Don't all run. But thank you all for coming though. And like I said, it is a great honor.